time, I think the color of my hair is attracting more attention than I would like to have. That is to say, the reason I believe is because my hair color does not belong to the face. Rather, my face does not belong to this hair color. That there is a mismatch between my face and my hair color, and that's the reason why I'm attracting unwanted attention. Well, on the other hand, my therapist told me that people with Asperger's tend to be self-conscious and paranoid, perhaps about attention when there truly actually isn't any attention at all. Maybe that's the case. On the other hand, further, she said that, well, I have a really skinny frame and a very pale complexion, so if I were to wear a short dress and exposed shoulder, that would attract unwanted attention because of my pale complexion and my skinny frame. And imagine if I were to walk into Walmart with tight shorts and a tank top like that. It'd be kind of glaring, and it's not the attention that I should have. It'd be very, very, very strange, and So after 2.5 months of estrogen therapy, I really expected to put on some extra handles, some extra figure, around on my thighs, on my butt, But it's not happening at all, especially that I don't have any sources of testosterone anymore. I don't have any male anatomy or any equivalent of any male anatomy in me at all anymore at all. So I should be putting on weight, right? But I might be putting on weight, but it's the weight due to the increase in bone density, but I'm not putting on any extra flesh. So far I put on like maybe 8 pounds. When I asked my endocrinologist about why I'm not putting on any extra weight, more weight, she encouraged me to increase my intake of fatty foods. So I told her I eat an equivalent of a chicken a week, and she said, that's barely any fat in chicken, it's all protein. I guess she feels that my diet is too vegetarian, because it's true that I love vegetables. I grew up in a family where we fight over the vegetables and left the meat alone on the table. And our parents had to force us to eat the meat, But see, the taste of meat is so boring. It's so singular. There's no variety in the taste of meat. No matter how you put in whatever seasoning you put, down to the basic, the taste of meat is so singular. Whereas the taste of vegetables is so diverse. There are such a rich taste in vegetables, and and I would say that my ideal diet is to have lots of vegetables, but nowadays vegetables are so much more expensive, and I'm thinking I have to grow my own vegetables to satisfy my desire to have to eat my, because it gets too expensive. On the other hand, I have to increase my fatty intake. I also suffer from vitamin B12 deficiency, which is very evident. And I sometimes I would wake up with tingles on my limbs, and which is a symptom of deficiency of vitamin B12. And also people with extreme deficiency in vitamin B12, you will have a bloated abdomen. You can see some of these children, pictures of malnourished children in impoverished countries, and you see that their abdomen is bloated. And so mine, there's a tiny bloat. So if I'm serious about taking care of my vitamin B12 deficiency, maybe I should take vitamin B12 supplements and then to get rid of this little bloat that I have in my stomach. And I don't understand, why would I have vitamin B12 deficiency? I don't think I lack the intake of meat. One chicken, equivalent of one whole complete chicken a week. That's not a little meat. There's quite a lot of meat that I'm eating, right? So now I have to eat more. I have to have other fatty foods, and I don't know. I've been avoiding ice cream for the past 2 years, when I suddenly realized that ice cream is not kosher. There's a pig product in it. It is gelatin in animal derived gelatin in ice cream, and therefore it's not kosher. I didn't know that. How stupid. Now my endocrinologist wants me to eat that kind of. So kosher ice cream is really expensive. It's really bad for me. I guess I just don't care. I just eat ice. I don't really want to eat ice cream, but I don't know. So to be on this side of the fight against weight, on the other side, is not fun either. To many people, I might be living in paradise because I can eat all kinds of food. I have abnormally high metabolism. So whatever food I eat, it just gets consumed immediately. The calories just gets burnt away quite immediately. So I can eat a lot. I do eat a lot and a lot and a lot. Carbohydrates, and bread. Eat bread and eat cookies. And but I also have suffer from an abnormality called Gilbert's syndrome or Gilbert's syndrome, depending whether you wish to pronounce it in the American English way or the original French pronunciation. The name of this French doctor who discovered the existence of this condition or this abnormality in certain people. And I'm one of the few rare portion of people in the population that have the privilege to to have this abnormality. My past endocrinologist told me that it is a good abnormality. It is an abnormality, but it is good to have this abnormality, because the main feature of this abnormality, so to speak, feature, is that it puts the person at a tremendously lower risk to having heart failures or heart attacks or heart disease. I think the main reason, I'm not sure if it is just the main reason, but the reason that I can remember is that it has that we have thinner blood, and so I guess that our thinner blood is less prone to constriction, in arterial constriction. It also has a lower oxygen carrying capacity. It's not disastrously low or even significantly low. It's just it's lower, but I don't think it matters that much. Maybe it also has. It is also less efficient in the transport of fat cells, and I guess that must be the big reason, and that I can be eating any kind of food, and I would not get fat. They would not accumulate on my body. That's the abnormality that I have. To many people, as I said, this is like I'm living in paradise, because I can eat all kinds of food and I would not be putting on weight, and I would not face the risk, an increase in the risk of heart failure. And no matter how I eat, what I eat, not no matter no matter what I eat, how much I eat, I will not put on weight, which to me is a disadvantage, because I'm spending too much time eating and preparing food, because if I don't prepare my own food, it gets really expensive, So I could have spent this time doing other things that are more profitable to my life. Eating is a total waste of time. Spending time to eat is such a total waste of time, and I'm spending too much money on food, money that I don't want to spend. And to you, who is on the other side of the battle against weight, you think that I'm in paradise. Well, if you have my condition and my abnormalities, and you for the first 3 months, or maybe for the first year, you'll be enjoying yourself, eating all kinds of food. But after a year, I can assure you that you'll feel the same way as I do. You'll be so tired, because you find that you have to keep up with your food intake constantly. I cannot skip meals. I have to double up meals. I might have to take lunch twice. I would have to take dinner twice. I would have to ensure that in between I have to eat. And if I don't eat, then I won't have the mental energy to do my job. I will feel very I don't know where the calories can get burned. I mean, it's really unfair, right? Where do the calories go? I mean, I eat, and where do they go? I don't understand. Maybe my mind is overactive. I keep thinking and thinking, and apparently mental activity burns more calories than physical. So it looks like I have a very high mental activity, maybe. I don't know. And well, maybe one way for me to put on weight is to reduce my mental activity, and no way, I'm not going to do that, because the ability to think about all sorts of things, I'm addicted to it. So anyway, I don't think it's fair to me, because I really want to put on some extra. I want to have a fuller body figure, a more curvy figure. I'm still holding up hope that I can have a curvy figure without having to eat, having to spend so much time and money eating. I'm hoping that my estrogen treatment, my therapy, will reach to a certain stage where I can reduce my food intake. But in the meantime, I have to increase my fat intake. And okay, it's not paradise to me at all.